Hey, what's going on, everyone? Nick Daniels here, coming at you live yet again. We're just walking and ranting here while we still got some more time. And I want to touch base with something I said in the last video that I think I've probably mentioned 100 times, but it just definitely deserves its own video. But it's online personalities, man. Yeah, so cue the intro. I can start saying that more often. I think it's funny. Yeah, man, so kind of thinking about that a little bit. What I mean by an online personality is someone like behaving, acting differently online. So there's an online entity that's not them. It's them, but they're just they just behave completely differently. And a lot of times it's for entertainment purposes. So technically, I guess I have one. I wouldn't really say I do, but like people are like, you swear a lot more in your videos like than I do in person, which is true. I can't dismiss that. Hey, there's a big plane up there too, eh? I don't know if you can see that shit. Yeah, probably not. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not disputing it. I'm just saying I don't really think, you know, that counts. But hey, anyway, I'm cutting that out too. If you notice, I haven't even sworn already. But yeah, no, in person I never freaking swear. But needless to say, the point I'm trying to make is I find a lot of people do these personalities for like entertainment purposes, and it's kind of misleading, you know, in that sense. And I think what happens is like sometimes this charade, as I would call it, you can't keep it up forever. You know, people crack, man. You know, a good example of that, in my opinion, would be Bashverse, which was a YouTuber back in the day, man. This is years ago. I think he had like 1 million subscribers, so I mean, like, in my opinion, that's up there. That's a lot. And you know, some shit got leaked, which was rather unfortunate. It kind of said he was doing some things he might not have wanted to be doing, and you know, people kind of came down on him. And it was interesting because like all his YouTube videos are just him going like, he's like ape shit, you know, like this guy's crazy, like making videos, like he's like pretty much literally bouncing off walls when he would record and whatever. And the guy looked like he was fucked, right? And you'd see the odd video. We got people coming. My apologies. 1 sec. Alright, yeah, sorry, there's some like four-wheeler out here now. I don't fucking get this, man. Last year was the same, but why is everybody out here? Normally no one's out here. This is why I'm here, right? This is like a desolate area, right? Like this is like a safe haven to go make a video. And like there's like a fucking a four-wheeler here now. There was a couple sprinting all over. They were literally sprinting all over the place. Don't understand it. Yeah, so kind of where I was leaving off in my train of thought, which I hate losing this, is, yeah, man, so this guy on YouTube, like, yeah, you'd see the odd video come out, the odd clip, the odd something, and the guy was like completely different, right? And I mean, another one would be who's that, what's his name there, that fucking gay guy that everybody watches. I don't know, he's fucking popular though. Sean Dawson or Dayson or something like that. Anyway, I think he's gay and he's popular. Anyway, and I watched a clip one time, and it was just like, it was basically that. It was like, hey, let's just show you the two sides of this guy. And the first one's pretty obvious. Like he's like, you know, like, hey guys, like, how's it going? I mean, I'm not doing that to really make fun of him. That's literally what he sounded like. And I was like, oh, okay, this is not my cup of tea. And then the second video, like the second clip comes up, and he's like swearing and cursing. And I get that's anger, but like his persona dropped. Like this like complete nice guy crap was gone instantly, and he was being an ass. Like, he was being a real douche, man. And it was funny because like that's where people were like, oh my god, like, who is this person, right? And I was like, this is the freaking guy you subscribe to, right? Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is this online personality bogus. Is like, you know, people do this stuff. They do this, right? Because it's entertaining, right? Big YouTube guy, KSI, used to do that game called Trials. You know Trials? You'd take like a bike and you'd have to go through like a little obstacle course kind of thing, like a track, right? You'd make jumps and stuff like that. You could do some flips in the air, and it was it's a fun game. It's pretty easy, to be quite honest. Like, you know, you have a couple wipeouts, but you know, the whole point, like, you're really wiping out, right? It's fun. It's fun. And it kind of in the video, the last video I talked about, where like, you know, you get loud, right? It's a big thing. Like, people are screaming, you know, they're having a good time. And, yeah, he would wipe out on purpose, you know? And he would yell and shout and whatever. And I'm always wondering, like, is he like that in real life? Like, he's just fucking up everything, or sorry, that's my one swear word. He's just frigging up everything on purpose so he can yell and scream, right? Like, I don't know. And I get why people do it. It's just the same as why you're being loud all the time. It's for that audience, right? And a lot of people become hooked on that. They like that personality, you know. They like hearing that, right? When you act differently, they don't know, right? They don't know the other side. They just know the one, and that's the funny part. That's the part I think is hilarious, is they like it, and it's not their own. It's not really their fault. They don't know you, but like, yeah, it's just kind of funny to me. Like, people just know only the one thing. And it's like, oh, okay, cool, this guy's like loud and exciting, or, you know, he's mad and he like smashes things all the time. And that's who they think that you are, right? And then it's funny because then you'll see a clip where the person's like you know, just right chilled out, right? He's just having a good time. You know, he's like smoking a doob. I don't know, right? He's just freaking chilling. And they're surprised, they're shocked. They're like, I can't believe this. Like, who is this? Yeah, and then I was like, that's what you subscribe to, right? It's same like the YouTube guys, right? They'll make their little videos and their intros, and they're like 10 times over the top, right? Like, for anything. Like, they're freaking right out, and like, you know, it's one thing when you can tell it's natural. I can't say I always tell, because I don't really watch them either. I make a stern notion in my life just to fucking oh, that's the second one. Shoot. But yeah, no, I make like a good attempt anyway in my life to just avoid these channels. I'm not interested in watching them. I like people that are just down to earth and real. Give it to you like how it should be. And yeah, when they come in, they're like it'll, especially like Minecraft used to be the worst, and that's why though, right? Because that would attract kids. Right, it would. Kids will find that entertaining. Like, I can guarantee it. Any kid out there is like hearing somebody like freaking out and, you know, being all loud and like, I mean, in my opinion, kind of retarded. They're gonna hear that. They're gonna like it, right? That's up their alley, and it's unfortunate, you know, because I wish people were just more themselves online. But anyway, Facebook's got the worst though, right? People go on there, and I've talked about this before. But I'll end the video with it. But yeah, people on Facebook are like Twitter, all the same, right? They all act like that and like whatever. And then you go talk to them in real life. Like, one time I talked to this person, they're like, yeah, my significant other's being an a-hole. I was like, well, that's understandable. You know, like they've been at each other's throats, you know, on and off all the time. And you know, went on Facebook that night. You know, oh my God, I have the best significant other in the world. Thank you. Like, I'm so happy, you know. And I was like, just kind of looking at it like confused. I'm like, you know, I don't remember which one was before which, but I was like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I was like, well, you're telling me one thing and then I'm reading another. So, but yeah, I don't know. And like I said, that's always to convey. That's a whole nother topic, but like, that's just to convey to people, you know. And like stay in like the social standings, which I think is really funny. But yeah, that's, I don't know, just my thoughts. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna end it right there. That's just another fucking rant. Man, 3 F-bombs. That's pretty good. we're getting down. And yeah, man, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. My nose is stuffy. You gotta blow that. And all right, see ya.